Hello everyone. This is not a type of video I would normally do, but being that records are pretty much my main passion in life, I figured I'd share a little bit of it. So, you're looking at 2 copies of Boston's second studio album, Don't Look Back. There's nothing particularly special about this album other than that I like it. That's why I bought it. But I have 2 copies of it. And if you know anything about my record collecting, I'm very adamant about 1 copy of everything unless there's a weird or rare duplicate that was made or some variation, something that differentiates it enough that it's worth spending the extra money and getting the other version or, a third, save for something like Synchronicity where there's 36, I think, to 40 technical possible combinations. I only have 1, but this is not an album I would normally buy twice, and I wasn't intending to. The one on the right I purchased a while back at a thrift store. You can see I paid $8 for it, which is fair enough considering it's in pretty good shape. And the one on the the one on the left, I purchased last Saturday at the Lansing Record and CD Show, also for $8. The reason is because I had thought that I had the first Boston album, self-titled, and not Don't Look Back. So I figured, oh, now I have the self-titled one and Don't Look Back, which are the 2 that I was looking for. I'm not really much into the ones after that. So I thought, oh, perfect, I'll buy it. And then I got home and realized, oh, crap, I actually don't have the self-titled one. I just now have 2 copies of Don't Look Back, both in very good shape. So my initial thought was, okay, well, I'm going to sell whichever one is in better shape or see if I can trade it for someone that has maybe self-titled and they don't have Don't Look Back. Well, upon further investigation, I actually realized as similar as these 2 albums are, they're not actually the same. And I'm going to go over that with you here. So we'll start with the one that I purchased first, which is this one. We'll take it out of the sleeve. You can see typical cover. I really don't think there was more than 1 variation offered. There's the back, also in very good shape. Nothing really at all special here. So we'll go ahead, well actually first I'll open it up here. Alright, I decided to jack the camera up since it would be easier to show it like this. Open it up. Very typical inside. Nothing really special to see here. Pull out the sleeve here, and as you can see, other than a couple creases, it's also in very good shape. And the vinyl, of course, sorry for the bad angle, also is in remarkably good condition for the most part. It's actually side 2 and side 1. I've played this, it plays wonderfully. So that is the version that I had, and I was content with this version. That said, I'm going to go ahead and put it on here because I want to keep the vinyl out for something I'm going to show you. I was perfectly content with that, and I thought, okay, well, I'll sell the other one, or if they're both in good shape, but I'll sell whichever one is worse. So let's undo this one. This is the one I bought last Saturday. Again, very similar condition on the cover. This one actually, now that I look at it, I actually didn't realize this before. I believe this one, no, I just realized another difference. This one does not have a barcode on the back. I did not realize that until I was recording this. So the one that I originally had does not have a barcode on the back. So that further adds to the interesting discrepancy here between these 2. Open it up. Again, very good condition. Pretty much the same in here. And, of course, the sleeve on this one I think is a little better condition. It does have a slight tear on the top, but there's no creases or folds. Here's where the interesting discrepancy comes. Is if we take the vinyl out, you will notice, also in very good shape, that's side 1 and side 2. But do you see the difference? Look at the label on this one. Obviously it's an Epic label, but it's kind of black and blue. Versus, if we look at this one, it is in fact orange with white, and it has a different Epic logo. It has the same font, pretty much the same print, just in a different color, but it's a different center. So I looked at that, and that got me thinking, well, what gives here? What's the difference? And to be honest with you, I don't know. I've tried Googling it. There's nothing on there. The only thing I did find when going through eBay is that it appears that there's actually a third version that looks just like these, but with a white insert with that Epic logo. So this video is more of a question, really, to my viewers who are maybe more Boston fanatics than I am. I'm not a huge Boston fan, but I really do like this album and the first one, which is why I bought it, let alone two of them. So I'd be interested to know if anyone else knows possibly what or why this is like this. Or, potentially, why is there even a third version? Now, noticing that barcode, which I didn't notice before I even started recording, part of it makes me wonder if that was packaged for a different store. I don't know that, but it does make me wonder, being that there's a printed barcode on the back. Did they potentially print one for Kmart, Sears, a record store company? Like, was there a reason, aside from just, you know, the obvious of, well, why not? You know, why did that occur? And if possible, why is there a supposed third version that has a white label? Maybe different pressings, maybe different eras? I don't really know. Maybe one is a first edition and one isn't. But if my viewers can tell me what happened, maybe if you know, even if you're not a Boston fan, but you happen to know, this is always the fun part, that's why I don't take these off. If you possibly know maybe what's up with these, I'd be interested to hear it, because as someone that loves record collecting, and I like finding, you know, stuff like that where you see the weird variations, even though for the most part I stick to one copy, let me know. And if there's really no difference, and it is honestly just one is older than the other, then that would be helpful too, because I'll probably sell the newer one then. I'm usually into the first releases and first editions, not necessarily editions, it's not a book, but you know what I mean, the originals per se. There's a reason why I am vehemently against collecting remaster LPs. For example, I had a copy of Dark Side of the Moon, one of my favorite albums of all time by Pink Floyd. I got it, but it was a remaster. I got it as a gift, and I still have it sealed. I'm going to sell it because I have zero interest whatsoever in remasters. I want the original with all of the crackles and the clicks and the squeaks. I want the original. So, weird tangent, but yeah, so that's the dueling Don't Look Back LPs. And if anyone knows why they have slightly different packaging, slightly different colors on the vinyl, go ahead and let me know. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web at Isaac24.com. And maybe, if you guys like this, I'll make these record type videos. Maybe I'll do more of them. You let me know. That's it.